I had to make sure William Duncan had to return. I'm also waiting for Joseph to return from his frozen depths of hell.
Uploading a short, freaking me just walking past this giant launcher when me and my girlfriend were up in Myrtle Beach, freaking got over 12,000 views.
Hi, my name is William Birkins. Fuck!
For those of you who know me from LinkedIn, you've come to the wrong place.
I'm going to just do the podcast, have my mouth right into the microphone. I hope that's okay with you guys. Most importantly, welcome to the Skull Hunter Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by you, the people, the lovely, the wonderful. Today we have Charles, we have Joseph, and we might have Funker. Who knows? Who cares, really? Guys,
Multiple people.
More than likely. There is something that we need to talk about, and it is... I know I did the challenge last week on the Skull Hunter Podcast. We brought up challenges, and we had a video project / challenge, and it was to make an ad. Now, Joseph, I don't know if you have the video clips already pulled up for being like, you know, here's what we all got. I don't know if you have that. If you don't,
I don't have your clip. Where's send them to me? I saw the picture of the thumbnail of it. Could you
please pull up on a side screen the photo of it? Because I want to make sure this has gone into details. Whoever done it will show theirs. Bunker already said that he didn't do it, so he's the bitch of the episode already. Get the bitch tag, bitch. No women was harmed in the making of this film. So if we direct our eyes, look at that. Look at that masterpiece. With that, I wrote a script out about 4 days ago. Wasn't able to film it. Yesterday I had a long day, filmed it, edited it, put it together. I'm so proud of this. Can I please go first?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much, everybody. Guys, remember, if you like this, please make sure to share it with your friends.
Oh, wow. I love drinking Pepsi in the morning. Pepsi's so good. I carry a Pepsi where I go. Hi, my name is William Duncan. Today I'm here to talk about our brand new flavor of Pepsi. Today, Pepsi has told us that we can make any flavor we want. Since I missed out on a childhood being abused by my stepfather, I chose Peeps. Peeps are my favorite childhood memory. The taste of sugar. Oh, the sugar. Always made me thought of home. Introducing our brand new limited edition. Peeps Pepsi. Tastes so good.
Drink it. I don't want to drink it. Mark, what is this shit? Mark, I did not just step out of a dog food commercial to be in this shit.
Peeps, limited edition. Tastes like abandonment.
Wait, what was that last quote? I didn't hear it. Tastes like
I'm sorry, I think I ruined it. Out of a dog food commercial to be in this shit.
Peeps, limited edition. Tastes like abandonment.
Tastes like... All right, man. All right. You set a bar for my expectations, and then you surpassed it.
I enjoyed it so much. Oh god. So
Wait, I'll show mine. How the frig do I do that?
Just hit screen share.
I like, by the way, that we just jumped right into these. Because I didn't want us to like start talking, like going off about, how's our fucking day going, how's our fucking games we're playing. No, I want to go right into this.
Dude, so. I was so hyped for this. Like, you had no idea. I made this last night and watched it about 80 times. I was like, yes, I love this. So I was like, fuck everyone's day. No one cares anyways. Let's talk about this ad. That's definitely going to give me a cease and desist letter. I am prepared. My attorneys are already ready for the cease and desist that may or may not pop up.
Hello there. If you're a fan of chicken and just like freaking blowing money on freaking overly expensive freaking overpriced freaking food that you can honestly save a lot more money freaking just by going to your local grocery store, just going to somewhere else, then come by freaking Chick-fil-A, because that's what we freaking have here. And if you don't come by Chick-fil-A, well, a friend of mine freaking is going to show you what's going to happen.
Michael Jackson comes out of the ground.
Just watch.
It's Sting, isn't it?
No, it's my freaking creative wrestler for my wrestling show.
Okay. Because you see a white face paint, it's probably you gotta think it's Sting.
Go eat Chick-fil-A. Or else.
We agreed on the 30-second time limit, didn't we?
So here's the worst part is, mine would have been, I could have cut it down to exactly 30 seconds long. Once I removed like the whole out of frame things and then a few little splices, like William Duncan, no one cares about the character's name. So I had it where it can be placed down to 30 seconds, but I was like, honestly, it's much more funnier with the added bits in it, but it can be condensed down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, it would be much funnier if it turned into a feature-length film that went on for 90 minutes. Had a whole marketing budget. Yeah, I agree. It would be funnier.
I love
I
how
had to edit a bunch of shit together freaking to do mine.
Hey, on yours was good. I like how Michael Jackson came out of the ground. I also love when he was white, not black. Funny enough. And
Michael
you
Jackson
threatened people. You literally pointed a gun in their face, going "or else." How long was that video?
Almost a minute.
Okay, so at least we can still post on like TikTok and stuff like that. That all these will be posted by the time the video's out.
It was like 50-something seconds last I checked.
Okay, then yeah, we can still post it on TikTok and stuff like that. And if you guys have any ads you want to make, you guys can go ahead and make them. Joseph.
All right, my video is loaded. Let me just.
I'm excited for this. Can we tell them what you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Dollar General.
And when was the last time you were at Dollar General?
They don't exist in Canada.
Charles get fucking Chick-fil-A. I get Pepsi. Joseph lives in Canada and doesn't have a Dollar General, so I'm excited for this.
Have you been to a Dollar General lately? My name is Joseph, and I can't go to Dollar General. Oh, fish! Because I live in Canada, where I'm not getting shot. I'm sure Dollar General is a great store. I wouldn't know. It's really far away. I mean, sure, I can go to other stores like Dollarama, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Kohl's, but not Dollar General.
It's too far.
Have you been to it?
You know what, guys? Honestly, bravo, bravo, everyone. Joseph was the only one that didn't threaten somebody, but also you could see being an ad. So the production that went into yours was insane. You put production level shit in your video.
Well, he's the only one out of all of us who freaking has freaking movie freaking experiences. He freaking works on freaking filming areas, or whatever the freak they call that freaking.
Listen, also Joseph's camera's frozen at the moment, but listen. So here's the thing: is I was going to make mine like, I'm talking fucking high quality, because I thought like, damn, let's be honest, no one's gonna put the highest quality in their stuff. I could sit there and get it pretty decent if I just go like high quality, blow it out of the park. But now it's like, what's gonna be funnier? High quality, almost professional looking ad, or the world's shittiest green screen with with a high pitched voice as my self-made character, not William Birkins, William Duncan. I created William Duncan when I was 19 as a funny character, and he just never kicked off, so I had to make sure William Duncan had to return. I'm also waiting for Joseph to return from his frozen depths of hell. I think he found the Dollar General. They finally built the Dollar General for him. Okay, we have this non-screen. Getting there. Bop, bop, bop. Ah, he's back!
Yeah, so I didn't see that coming. After I closed the stream, and then that quiz thing pops up that says, "What did you think of it?" And I was gonna give it a smiley face, and then all hell broke loose. My computer actually just gave up and said, "We're just shutting down."
Okay, so do you got the recording back up?
Yes, I have just started up the recording, but I have no guarantees about what happened to my side of the recording afterwards. I gotta check the files to see if that shit's okay, because my computer just like.
How was your experience? Good. Boom.
The only reason why I did the whole thing pointing my freaking Nerf gun at my camera is because I thought it would be funny.
It was funny. You threatened innocent lives. They don't go to Chick-fil-A. I claimed abandonment issues, and Joseph just depressed. I really, honestly, I don't know what I expected from anyone, but I feel like everyone like outdid it. Like, truly, everyone did much better than I thought we were going to. Like, there's effort in everyone's video. I really thought that those were great. Oh man, I
mean, I was already cutting the onions, so I thought, oh, this was the chance I've been waiting for.
So did you get your lady to help you film, or did you just set up a tripod in the middle of the sidewalk and just walked out, walked back up?
That was plan A, but no, I got Jen to film me.
Okay. Okay.
At least then it wouldn't be looking as weird if people were watching like, what the heck is this guy doing?
See, because that would have been funnier. Is like Joseph set this whole entire thing up from the walk. What I would have loved is like that slow like zoom pan, like walking down the road, being like, being depressed. Oh man, we did such a good job. We did. Did you, Joseph? Did you have a character name for your personality who was in the ad?
No, that was me. That was just me.
Oh, you were just very depressed.
Yeah, that was just Joseph. Yeah. Didn't go to Dollar General.
Also, literally do his own parodies, like freaking any Green Day song, and probably look good.
Oh my god! I never hope for someone's clip to blow up more than Joseph's, because if his blows up, and then it just becomes a meme of when you want to go to the store but you got no money. So,
I just want to see somebody freaking put in like freaking a Boulevard of Broken Dreams over Joseph's clip now.
Hey, let's make it happen, okay? Let's make it happen. None of us here are bitches. Bunker is, but you know we still love him anyways, even though he's a bitch. I did not do the Filet-O-Fish challenge from the previous week. I know I had another opportunity, but I didn't because my week was filled up because I played the second Five Nights at Freddy's game, and it took me 9 days, over 42 hours of footage, to finally 100% the goddamn game.
Less time than it did for us to beat Halo 2 on Legendary.
Still less time than that, but here's the worst part. 32 hours were spent on the third night, or on the last night. So I played the same, thank you. I played the same night for over 30 hours and failed after fail. Do you know when you know the definition of
insanity?
Yeah, and you do the same thing over and over and over again. Try doing that.
Workforce? Having a job? That's just the definition of having a job qualifies the definition of insanity. Just doing the same thing over and
it does. It does, but you know.
I guess you don't really expect a different result, do you? So okay.
Yeah.
Still nuts.
That's why the editor put some freaking Voss from Far Cry 3.
I was just hoping that, you know, I would at least get some like hope of a win throughout this 388 attempts. That's right. I spent 388 attempts trying to get past this fucking night. I have a segment in my video. I talk about mental health. That's how fucking bad this achievement was. I don't talk about emotions because they're bullshit anyways. Except if you're dealing with something, please seek help. Talk to a friend. BetterHelp. They were actually pretty great. Go check them out. But
what's that on your shirt?
What's on my shirt? It's a new skull hunt. No, it just says pink and it's a breast cancer awareness hoodie.
I hope. Right.
Wait, does it? No,
yeah,
it just says pink. Oh,
it says spread the hope underneath the goddamn text.
Oh. I'm dyslexic.
People are gonna see that shirt and think George's a fan of Pink.
What,
By
Charles?
that I mean the artist. People are gonna see that shirt and think you're a freaking fan of the freaking singer Pink.
She was hot in the early days, right? Yeah. Dun 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 dun
You know who I'm talking about.
dun. Yeah, I'm literally singing the song, her most famous song she ever sung, and yeah, then that was about it. But no, I don't give a fuck what people really think, because when it's all said and done, people identify as a unicorn. Why can't I wear a color?
No, I wasn't saying that. I knew it was an emotional shirt, and you just said, "Oh, emotions are bullshit, but support my cause."
Say people
Emotions
freaking-
are bullshit. But please
say
use my
people
code.
freaking-
But let me tap into those emotions so that I can, generate. Anyways, you're doing a great thing by wearing that sweater, and I commend you.
Thank you.
Said people freaking call themselves. What was it that you said? Freaking, they labeled themselves like a freaking unicorn.
Yeah.
Freaking- I have one in my freaking profile picture, for fuck's sake.
But you don't identify as one.
Mine has wings.
I can call you my boy. I can sit there and say, "Hey, Charles, what's up, man?" And you're not gonna go, "Hold up, I identify as a unicorn, damn it."
Well, I've got a icon of. I mean, look at Jordan's icon is a green, green dice.
Yeah. I don't
And then
identify
mine
as
is a
dice.
guy in a red hood. Do I identify as a man wearing a red hood?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I do. Actually, pretty
You
often.
actually do.
Yeah. Yes. I'm kind of shocked that I don't wear the red hood more.
You honestly, you should. So here's the thing is,
Red hood out.
There's certain things I refuse to do until I'm rich and I can start doing like fuck you things. And
Like
fully
what?
embodying my
Buying
avatar as one of
Lamborghinis
them
and
things.
stuff like that.
fair
If I
enough.
ever freaking became like a billionaire, you want to know first thing I would do? I would go out and just buy a freaking Lamborghini, freaking that.
You can buy
freaking
me.
Corvette hybrid. I'm like, fuck you, bitches.
If you become a billionaire, you can just buy me.
I love how quick you were to suggest that. Oh man, if I was able to buy me, please.
Yeah.
Please buy me. I'll do whatever you want, Charles. I'll do whatever you want. I wouldn't buy
At
a
least I would
damn one of
freaking
you.
pay closer to help me make my YouTube channel look more professional.
Or you keep doing what you're doing because you enjoy doing what you're doing, and you don't need to look professional. Because I think if one day your channel just changed to professionalism, I feel like it would hurt what you're trying to do. I feel like, especially on your channel, you need to show like how you're learning things and how you're doing it, because you have that kind of like fuck the mentality of trying to make everything professional, clean, everything else. You're kind of like, I'm gonna do what I want. So then one day if it just goes boom, high quality, better editing, better this, it's gonna, I don't know, it just feels like it would compromise what you're wanting to do.
I agree. I think I'm more interested in seeing how your channel grows while still keeping that grounded man of the people style that you've
Yeah,
that
that's
you've
true.
worked on
Especially
so
since I
far.
almost have 300. I'm 20 subs short from 300, freaking just from doing what I've been doing.
Woo!
Somehow I have freaking over 100,000 viewers on my channel, I think.
Nice. I think I'm at 500,000. I think I'm at 500,000 views on the channel, but honestly, like when it's all said and done, it's great, and I absolutely love it, because that means 500,000 people, at least 250,000 people, watched my content. 250,000 people know I exist. And so it's like, even if you take 10% of 250,000 people that actually gave a little bit of a damn to hit a like button or whatever, it's like, damn. That's
It does-
Was 105.
It's just like the
5,000
numbers
views
are
on my
inflated because it's counting the shorts too, right?
Yeah. Probably where a lot of my views are from.
so it's all fake. No, I'm joking. Just sit there and go,
Besides that
oh, they were all
600-something
fake.
thousand view video I have, freaking from when we played Halo Infinite that one time.
And you're welcome. We talk about this a lot. Charles got a view. A good amount of views on a video, and it was us playing Halo, and he referenced Red versus Blue. And this is why, like, I don't want to ever see Charles stuff just all of a sudden change to higher quality. It's because it's so simple, and only thing that would be better if we actually had the voiceover to it, because I'm pretty sure I screamed like a motherfucker in that clip. But because it's used the Xbox screen capture, it's not. But I think that's also the reason why it only capped out at 1,000 views, was because there's no like us talking, and that's, I think, something that you can upgrade that people more relate to. And I guarantee when you do that, oh my god, the views are gonna be great because we say some dumb shit. So
I still question how the heck it has
great.
over 6 freaking point something freaking thousand views. I'm like, literally, I just uploaded this video for shits and giggles, and this thing freaking exploded. Freaking, it's like the most freaking viewed on my channel. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. It would be a good test. I'm not sitting back acting like I'm lazy. I'm trying to think, and I'm trying to keep my ADHD from not going like out of control, because all I want to do is fidget with everything on my desk. I'm trying to think what should be our next video challenge. Like I picked a 2. What should be our next video challenge?
I don't know. I'm still also trying to figure out how to freaking uploading a short. Freaking me just walking past this giant launcher when me and my girlfriend were up in Myrtle Beach. Freaking got freaking over 12,000 views.
I don't know. You should do it more. do it more. Go back, walk by a baby and film it. You know what? Don't do that, because you will find Chris Hansen. I'm pretty sure he just gets summoned if you post something like that on the internet. Next video is just him telling you, take a seat. Take a seat.
It's just like these random videos I just upload. I'd be like, these are the ones that freaking explode in views.
I feel like for maybe another video challenge, since we did a fish fillet ad thing that I realized that it made people have to go out and spend money more than likely to do it, even though you didn't have to. But I still get it, you know, don't make something like gonna have to spend money. We did the ad thing that I feel like is a great success. We all did it. We all had fun doing it. It was good. What if we did a review? Like a 40 keep it 40 seconds, a 40-second review of just something in your house. Like, you know, it has to start from like actually sealed, open it up, sip, it tastes like cum, 5 stars. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a wild card.
We were going to be freaking having to film a review of freaking, I'm doing an old school X-Play style, and freaking then I'm just going to freaking show freaking my just do it on Diablo 4 and just yeet that thing across my computer screen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna shove it in your ass. So I'm glad you finished the sentence, because I thought you were gonna shove it somewhere else. But no, I mean, like, grab a sealed product of something, like you're gonna buy at the store anyways. It could be something stupid, like a sliced cheese. You know, oh, this cheese. Oh, it's a good thorn block. 5 stars. Yeah, if you have something sealed back there, open it up, you know, review it, whatever. Like, we could do something like that. And I feel like, well, we're all comedians too, so, or we just make something so dark. Just be like, I have opened the cheese. The cheese.
Oh, if I had freaking explosive, seeing people blow up on freaking YouTube, or freaking shoot it with guns, freaking I just take my MJF figure outside in the side yard and blow that motherfucker up to smithereens.
BetterHelp.com, folks. If you're having problems, please visit BetterHelp.com. Especially when you want to commit arson. Oh yeah, there's a war going on, right?
Like several wars. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah, Matthew Perry passed away. Honestly, that's the only thing I care. I'm going to recorrect myself, because if I don't, that could go over wrong. I know the war is going on, and I know people are losing people, and I'm so sorry about that. My heart really goes out to all the victims. But Matthew Perry been a bigger part of my life than a kid selling sneakers on a street corner. So, heart goes out to Matthew Perry. I was trying to keep a straight face the whole time, but all in all, I just sat there and said that there was a kid selling sneakers on a street corner, and he's dead. So
you painted a picture of this person's last moments before ostensibly this child was bombed. That's what I thought you were doing, honestly.
Oh my god, no. That's so much
They're
worse. But
well, you're talking about war, like. Anyways, okay. Now I need to. Okay, hang on. I gotta. No. For those of you who know me from LinkedIn, you've come to the wrong place.
We should have probably brought that up about 22 minutes ago. Please, I don't want your view. Go. We don't know.
Oh, no. Leave the computer on. Yeah, let the show keep running.
Watch time. We need that.
Go read Pride and Prejudice or something. Just don't. Please.
Why Pride and Prejudice? That's the worst
it's
book to read
first
instead
thing
of listening to a podcast.
First thing that came to my mind.
Oh,
Although if you can't stand literary classics, you can always do Pride and Prejudice and zombies. It's the same book, but every so often there's a zombie attack.
and they be fucking, right?
I don't want to spoil it for you.
Well, I'm going to the theater. Speaking of a theater, actually, I went to Five Nights at Freddy's movie. First time I went to the theater in a while.
Literally, I like that freaking meme that I like. Freaking where the guy's like, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
And sometimes we go to the movies.
Was it in 3D?
Sadly, no. But there was no joke. 3 movies coming out later next year, and they all involves cats, and they're all 3D. I'm starting to notice a pattern. Like, there are 3 movies coming out, and they're all 3 based around this one fucking cat. And they're like, oh, my cat's a superhero. Oh, my cat eats people. Oh, my cat does it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Are we that brain dead where we have to make movies about cats? Now, granted, the one movie wasn't about a cat, but...
movie to finally get a trailer, so welcome to my life.
Yeah, but, I mean, people are waiting for longer. Like, for, movies with cats, I guess, because that's apparently all the movie theaters care about.
I'm waiting on Up Down, the supposed Gears of War movie that's supposed to be coming out with.
Better
get fucking Marcus Phoenix to be played by Batista.
I don't think that's gonna happen, especially with the bad publicity the new Five Nights is getting. A lot of filmmakers are not gonna want to sit there and try to make another popular game fail in a movie theater. Or some people will sit there and go, wait, this is our chance, let's try to do this. Now, in my opinion, I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's failed in any sort of way. I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's failed. I think they were fine. Charles is showing off Halo series from Paramount. I have to remind those who are here that this is also an audio podcast. So let's just make that noted. And if you are listening into the audio realm, we are on YouTube and Facebook, so you can watch the video version of this, and vice versa everywhere else. Charles is showing up Mario for some reason. So it's like, with the bad publicity the new Five Nights is getting, because people think, oh, they just wanted money. The people who are rating the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I'm not going to say if it's good or bad, go see it, tell us your opinions. And movies don't do well on podcasts. Even podcasts that are dedicated about talking about movies don't do that well. So we're not going to stay on it too long. But if someone tries to sit there and recreate something, it usually doesn't end up being good because people really love that nostalgia. Five Nights at Freddy's was a rare case. They had the creator of the game watching every single thing that happened. If there was something getting shot that wasn't the way they wanted it, it would get cut, it would get removed, it would get rewritten. Scott Coffin was...
It's a Markiplier cameo.
Markiplier actually wasn't in the movie.
He was apparently supposed to get a cameo, but they didn't put it in the movie.
Yeah, that was because of Mark. Mark made a video or talked about it on a live stream, and I think it's going to be publicized a little bit more. Apparently there's an Easter egg of Markiplier in there. Once again, not to talk about movies too much, but Five Nights at Freddy's movie was supposed to have the first security guard in the movie be Markiplier, and he dies. That was going to be the whole thing, but didn't happen. Reason why I'm okay with saying this and not a spoiler alert is because if he was in it, let's be honest, people would still have the same opinion about the game becoming a movie. But not a lot of times when you see, like, when the Halo series or the movie gets made, you don't see the fucking creator of Halo going, this is exactly what I envisioned, let's doing this. You don't see that because they're not there doing it. Versus the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Scott Coffin, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, was there the whole time watching everything that happened. So people are thinking it was a money grab. I don't think it was a money grab. I think they truly did what they wanted to do with it, and I think they did a great job.
Apparently it's doing all right in the box office.
See, that's what I'm hearing. Like, people are saying it's doing great, but then I'm seeing, like, fucking TikToks of people saying, like, it's doing terrible. It's one of the worst rated movies. I'm like, you know what?
Critics. I saw an image where there was the critics rating and then there was the audience rating, and the critics are hating it because the critics come from cinema, and so they only look at it through their more conventional lens. but the audience score is through the roof because obviously Five Nights at Freddy's is appealing to the people who are fans of it. And then the trouble is you have that middle ground of moviegoers who are either casual gamers or not gamers at all, and trying to market the movie to them is where you want some of the critics to be on your side, and the critics are just not on the side of the movie. So the movie is not going to have an easy time. I'm not saying it's going to fail, but it's not going to have an easy time to expand its reach to a broader market. That's the struggle that it has right now.
Okay. Well said. While we're kind of talking about movies, because we can't stay on movies too long. I'm breaking the fourth wall, and I know it, and I don't care. Movies don't do well on podcasts. Movie talk does not do well. So is our audience.
They don't.
No.
I'm surprised about that. I mean, there are show. Okay, you know what it is? There are YouTubers who are specifically like movie critics. Like there's the Critical Drinker, there's Mahler, there's that whole. I like to call them the Rogues Gallery. They're great movie critics. Their content does exceptionally well. But they're not just talking about movies. They're talking about movies as it relates to Hollywood and how there's like a culture war going on in Hollywood. So like, yeah, if you're a dedicated movie person, sure, you're gonna do well. But what you're saying is that we're not in our lane right now.
Yeah, 100%. It is so weird. Like I didn't learn that until I was talking to other podcasters that are. By the way, I will be a part of another podcast. It's coming up very soon. I'll shout out on social media. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but yeah, so I don't want to stay in the movie topic too long, but I did want to know, how is the movie stuff going with you?
Oh geez, the strike again. I think the writers worked something out, but there's still an actor strike, so work is still not coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been booked on a gig for about a couple of weeks. Fortunate for me, my freelancer work picked up. And I was working full-time hours last week, and I'm gonna have another full-time's worth of work probably this week as well. So I'm not complaining. I got plenty to do, but it's just been it's a really difficult and frustrating time for people working in the film industry, especially because one point, and then I hope we have another topic chambered, all right? Because let's move on. All right. So how is everybody's week doing? It's just. People in the union should not be working right now, but they are sneaking on to non-union and commercial roles because they're just trying to make whatever money they can, and they are violating their obligation to the union, and they're throwing the whole system off because non-union people like myself, who rely on commercial gigs to make any money, are having our gigs being worked by people who should not be there. It is against their union constitution. I've heard people openly admit it, like to my face. So it definitely is a thing, and principally it's wrong. Ethically, it's questionable. I know some people really depend on their working in film to make their money, but if they're gonna get caught, it's gonna be really bad for them in the long run, real bad.
And see, this is why before I die, now granted it could be tomorrow, who knows, but the goal is before I die, I will make a movie. I'll make a movie. Thank you. I'll make a movie. I'll act in a movie. I'll direct a movie, and I'll star in a movie. That is like a big goal / dream of mine. I want to be a star in a movie. I want to direct a movie, and I would love to be a background actor in a movie. Now, grant you, I thought that would change as my life.
One of the writers, write a pretty good story.
Easier than the other.
So which one do we think is going to happen first, though?
I mean, you can easily. Well, okay, hang on. Depends on like what kind of movie you're talking about here. You're talking about like something in the theater that people have to pay tickets to see. That could be difficult. So realistically,
yeah,
you could probably find a background agent, but it depends if there's any popular film groups working in your area. Film tends to congregate in major city centers because they need to use city for filming a lot of the time.
Luckily, Kansas City's big on that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There you go.
They do Red vs. Blue movie, and Jeff Ramsey doesn't want to do Griff's voice. Figuring you could just send Rooster Teeth the clip of you doing your best Griff impersonation. And they could hopefully hire you.
Dude, here's the stupid part about like not Rooster Teeth or anything else, but here's the stupid part of the voice acting This is no joke. Usually when they're trying to replace somebody like a voice actor, they don't get someone who sounds the same. They will get
Like
someone.
Brian from Arthur.
Kinda. So here's the reason why. And now this is different. Like, let's say Elmo, for an example. It depends on your audience. So like someone like Elmo, they wouldn't want to find someone who's perfect and as crisp and as sharp as the original actor. But as soon as you get to someone like Griff from Red vs. Blue, you immediately get like they want to have that change, because as soon as they get that change, they can play that into the character of like he's becoming more matured, he's doing this, he's doing that, his voice cracks or whatever. It's like they don't want someone as perfect. Now, grant you, I think I could still nail it, but I've learned from doing some of the video game stuff. Voice acting, I don't know if I like it more or less than doing the shit I did on the green screen. I don't know if I like it more or less. Like, voice acting is great when I'm in my zone, when I'm in here doing it. But if I had to go to a studio doing voice acting, I can't read. So I'm over here going like yoink Scoob.
Jordan, it's Schindler's List. You're doing Schindler's List, Joseph.
You know what? Fuck it. So it comes down to like versus the green screen stuff. I wrote a script out. I knew what was going to be in it. I knew I was like, okay, this is my line, this is my line, this is my line, this is my line. Did it all, filmed it all, got it done. And then after it was done, I was like, okay, cool. This is what I have to work with. And I was like, I did this all one take. I did this all fucking one take. I actually did this pretty good. And I did my own script. I read my own script. I was like, cool, in the comfort. And I was like, could I do this out in public? No! I couldn't. I couldn't do it out in public. Because as soon as I went, hi, my name is William Birkins. Fuck! But like, it's not William Birkins. It's William...
Afton.
No. Wrong William. Love the theme. God, what was my character's name? William... damn it. Anyways, Duncan, yeah. William Duncan is my character's name. Like I said, I made the character when I was 19. I did a few bits and shorts and stuff like that with it, and it never really kicked off. So I was happy I could pull out William Duncan again. He's meant to have the high-pitched voice. Now, once again, I think I'll probably be more likely to get a direct-to-movie first. And the reason I say that is because I have stupid, weird, like, I'm not saying like a whole movie production style movie, but I'll probably one day go, guys, wouldn't it be crazy if I like made a movie? And I made a movie. So it's like, I can see that happening, but I would never star my own movie.
Here's why I'm scared now. In about 7 episodes, I was like, guys, for our next challenge, we need to make full-length feature films.
With only 9 hours to edit. We got this. Honestly,
everybody but Joseph.
Kind of what I've been doing my wrestling show. Been kind of doing something like that with my wrestling show, thinking. So I'm kind of ahead of you guys on that.
Well, that's good. For those of you who may not know, Joseph just brought up a constant reference of. It seems like everyone in this show gets more than Joseph ever gets. And so that little line there of what Joseph just said is everyone gets a budget of $1 million but Joseph. It's a punchline to that. I want to make sure it's noticed because we have a lot of new audience, especially on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. That might not watch our older episodes, so I want to make sure it is stated why it's funny, because Joseph doesn't get paid anything. Joseph is worth so much but given so little. I want to send this man a trophy.
I still thinking minor tangent. I'm still wanting to know what the heck happened to that freaking one episode where it was just me. Crap. Joseph, freaking God damn it.
Jordan.
God damn it, he has been on this goddamn podcast so long. I forgot what the architect's name. James, thank you.
Yes, there you go.
Joseph freaking probably remembers it. You know when you was just me, you and James freaking, we talked about Nerf guns, you were talking about this freaking tiny one, then I freaking walked off screen and pulled out my freaking giant freaking what you call the freaking railgun. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened to that podcast episode. Freaking, that was one of my favorite ones, just because of the whole bit. When I pulled that thing on, freaking you and freaking James was laughing his ass off, and you were like, "What the frick?"
See, I don't know what happened to that because I wasn't a part of it. That was one of the first episodes I couldn't be a part of, and I was like, it's fine. Have a podcast or two without me. It's fine. Even though I am kind of the face of it, but I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And then when I heard all of it happen, I went, oh, that's cool. And then apparently it was done live. It was done live somewhere, like on Facebook. And then it was just not saved. So... or it was on YouTube and it wasn't saved. I knew it was a live stream. James live streamed it because I was in the truck with Brittany, and he was like, "Yeah, we're doing a live stream on the podcast. So if you want to tune in, please." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I did
a live stream on the podcast, though. Then it is possible that video still exists. We just had to look under previous lives.
And that is true. It could. Now, grant you, I don't want to touch a damn thing on my screen right now because here's something that messes up the movie magic. What you see here is a Discord screen. What you don't see is when I move my mouse around the screen and it starts popping everything up and I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna look bad on the edit. So we ain't doing shit. We are going to keep the screen still and I don't care. Also, last episode I licked my mic. I would like to make sure it's confirmed. I did clean it. I did sanitize it. Here's some sanitizer to prove it, and here's some lotion. So I did clean it up. It is all pretty again. I'm not deep throating my mic.
You don't see it's a box of tissues he has somewhere.
Just one box?
It's a 2-pack. What a Dollar General guy.
Oh, double plied. Okay.
Yeah, double plied. But dude, Dollar General has these fucking lit cookies. Like, dude, these cookies have like orange cream in the middle of them, and like a soft wafer on the bottom, and then a hard chocolate layer on top. Oh, so good. I saying this now, it's funnier because Joseph would never experience them.
Hey, just because Dollar General isn't in Canada doesn't mean I can't have the cookie. Can you send me a picture of the cookie? I'm sure we have them. You get Walmart's.
I've never seen
Jordan
that.
look like an orgasm face.
What? I don't know what my face looks like when I orgasm. I need to orgasm.
Whatever you're doing when you talk about the cookie, if it could look like you freaking just jizzed on somebody.
Wait, no, let's make sure this is accurate.
Wait, we think we've been hanging out too much.
This is not a child-friendly podcast. You know what we have been hanging out a lot of? We've been hanging out on Minecraft here, and it's been a fun time. I've been talking to some of the other guys that's not on the podcast about having a big server just for everyone to go and hang out on. And I did not think it was going to be as big as a success as it has been. Talking about the idea of when the new update happens, getting a big server and have everyone can hop on the server. I thought it was gonna be like 5 people. We're up to about 12 different people that are like, I'll hop on it. I'll chill on it. And I even explained the rules to them. I'm like, guys, it would be like you can't kill the Ender Dragon without everyone at least knowing. You can't kill the Wither. You can't go into the Nether for the first time. Like, there's so many, like, you can't do these just because it's supposed to be like a whole big team effort thing. And the whole entire time, it's like, no, that seems right. Okay, but no stealing from other people. No, that's fine. So you're telling me we could actually end up having a server, like a small little city with everyone in it, family, people who don't know other people, and I was like, this is actually kind of a cool idea. So now, grant you, this whole concept been around for fucking ever, but it's cool to actually see it like, hey, I could actually do it and it could be cool. Grant you, I did some price checking. If we go past 20 people, it's going to cost like almost $20 a month. So don't want to do that.
You make more money than most of us here, Jordan. You make more money than freaking most of us here.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'll just pull it up my ass. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. I'm starting to have some good weeks
all the
lately.
freaking fancy shit that you have, and plus that house, freaking in your 2 vehicles somehow.
I have 3 vehicles.
I know
Thank you very
YouTube
much.
probably ain't cutting it.
Listen, you're not wrong. Someone, I forgot who it was. Someone was like, bro, you definitely don't make that much on YouTube. I was like, no, why do you think I work a full-time job? I was like, if YouTube was fully cutting it, why would I be working a job? And they're like, yeah, but you keep saying you're independent. I am. I own the company. I literally just don't have to work one day, and I'm fine. Yes, it will hurt my business, but I'm fine. So yeah, people are great. But Justice said he even has some fine weeks, so Justice is gonna own the server now. That's how this works. Someone brags about money, and they immediately go for it. Except apparently, I'm the one with the most money. I'm the brokest one here, guarantee it.
That's still bragging.
I'm not. I'm saying I'm the brokest one here.
That's still bragging.
My bank account's almost $200 in the negative.
More broke than the rest of you, especially when there's incentive to be broke.
Fine. I am fine. I am fine. I'm not bad. I'm not good. I'm fine. Especially when I be drinking Prime. Tastes like abandonment.
It's
Reference
like
to
freaking Logan Paul's dick juice.
It is. Dude, if his dick juice tastes like glowberry, I'm sucking that man. I'm sucking him dry. Dude, have you tried glowberry?
Sucking the dick of the freaking WWE. This is boxing career. It's complete shit.
100%. No.
Fuck you, Logan Paul.
Here's the thing is, I love how you're saying fuck Logan Paul, but here's the fact is, Logan Paul has doubled the WWE's numbers since he's got on. He has literally brought so much life to that network. It's not even funny. And then all these people are like, dude, Logan Paul, yeah, from everything I'm seeing, I don't know because I'm not his friend, I don't talk to him, but everything I'm seeing, he allegedly scams people, thanks to CoffeeZilla. He's in several crypto scams that honestly, anyone that's still involved in crypto probably is.
Yeah, I promised myself I'd interject next time you do that about crypto. So you guys were actually one of the original people who got me interested in that. Remember when James was like, "Oh, yeah, look into I want you to look into NFTs and then report it back to the show." Because I never not had homework when I've been working on this podcast. There's two things I say to this. Number one, actual money is a fucking scam. Or have you not noticed your purchasing power has diminished week after week after week? People are trying to think of some way to subvert this. And right now, cryptocurrency is the best chance that we've got. Now, to support what you're saying, I think like 85 to 90% of what's going on right now is a scam or is illicit or is a gray hat in some way. But this is the kind of thing we're not going to see major differences until like 5 years or 10 years or something like that. This is a slow process to get more people on board with it. But you got to do your due diligence if you're getting into crypto and any of that stuff.
And don't listen to any big influencer telling you to get into crypto or buy or put your life savings into it. Put $10 in. If you do listen to it, just put $10.
Yeah, I mean, full disclosure, like one of the podcasts I've worked on in the past was a Web3 podcast called Startup Slang's What It Takes. Let me give an example of a cryptocurrency that's actually pretty cool. It's called Helium. And what you do in order to mine Helium is you are submitting your internet network and you are allowing radio waves and broadcast waves to borrow some of your bandwidth to boost signals or to kind of ease the burden of other broadcasters. And you earn helium through it. So you're talking about something that's actually had tangible value and you're being rewarded with something for it, which can be used for certain purchases. And then you have to create a system where like you incentivize people to use these particular coins. So there was an exchange of value there. So that's an example of a coin that's legit, that is making genuine contributions to society that has room to grow.
Okay.
And then with the NFT stuff, because I remember seeing it was like on blast for like 2 weeks where NFTs, they've lost all of their value. Even the most expensive NFTs used to be worth millions and now they're worth like 30,000 or something like that. Yeah, that's hard. That was a hard one to defend at work. But all NFTs do right now is it's just like a membership to a club. That's quite frankly, that's all that it is right now. You get access to an exclusive club, just like Patreons or Subscribe Stars or your OnlyFans. And a lot of these people, and I'm on some of these discords right now, they're just trying to build something cool because they're anticipating the changes that we have coming down the line. Metaverse stuff, a 5G, 6G, 7G towers. Just really like the next phase of our lived experience, which we can't even quantify at the moment.
I have to be very, very careful because some of the stuff I can say can make or break a career for me. But I will safely say this, that I see there could be a future with crypto. NFTs are so rocky. I don't feel like there can be my thing of NFTs. If you gave me this bottle, signed your name on it, and then told me that it's worth $1 million, I now have $1 million signed bottle by the dipshit himself. But as soon as someone somehow copies the exact damn thing, puts it on a bottle, does my bottle lose value?
So,
Yes,
so you're talking about
because
a signed bottle.
yes,
And the value comes from the signature.
if someone
The
does
value comes from someone's ability to verify which is the real one and which one isn't. If there's no verification, then we could all make fake bottles with fake signatures and say it's the real thing. Then you lose value. It's the verification is the important part.
well, here's the thing is, so you're telling me if I sat there, came up, said, hey, here you go, boom, 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 sign. This is worth $1 million now. Okay. Hey, you over there, here's your bottle. Boom, sign. It's worth $1 million.
Okay.
Is
so
it
you've
really
signed
worth
your
$1 million?
bottle so far? Well,
To them,
no,
yes,
but they're not deciding on the prices either. The prices are also based off market activity and what it's connected to. So if you have somebody who's coming in right away and is just saying, "Oh yeah, this is worth $1 million," you're fucking right. Steer clear of these people. But a lot of these, their prices are based off of the currencies that are being used to either purchase them, but also serve as their network. So, for instance, something like Ethereum is a currency, but it is also a platform that other people are using to either run software or host servers or produce creative works. So the value has to come from what people are doing. It would be like, okay, so if you're a musician and you sign the bottle and then someday you decide you're not going to produce any more music, or you produce music that's so trash that your value goes down, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
See-
I guess if you stopped producing music, that might actually increase your value.
It would. Real quick on music. So, who's a fan of Linkin Park?
I grew up in the 90s, so how could I not be?
So, unfortunately, the main singer, as we all know, passed away. But one of my good buds did a remix cover of it. Bro, it is fucking legit. Like, to the point where the band members of Linkin Park are reposting on like TikTok and shouting them out and stuff like that. I was like, bro, my boy did so fucking well, to where the people from the band Linkin Park were sitting there going, guys, check this dude out. I was like, damn. Like, I think I love that so much when artists are willing to sit there and like see their music getting redone and they're not afraid to say, check this dude out. This dude is doing something great with it. Because we had this whole thing in 2013. Is that when Call Me Maybe came out? I don't remember. But there was this whole parody theme in YouTube society. And it was like this whole big uproar. It's like, yeah, parodies. But then the big artists were like, you don't have fucking rights to my songs. And then we had the whole covers. Everyone's like, cover songs are the thing. And big artists would be like, no, keep my fucking wife's name out your mouth. So no, we couldn't do that anymore. But it's so it's good to see now that you're having all these like actual big artists going on TikTok, seeing these up and coming artists who are doing covers of songs or like remixes of the songs, going, guys, seriously, check this guy out. They're really cool. I love seeing that now the big guys are actually like showing support to smaller guys. In this scenario, they're smaller guys. So yeah. I don't know. I really love seeing that, because you're really showing that, hey, they are just people. You know, Chris Young is just a person.
I still remember that whole phase of like freaking like back in the day, like when there was nothing but like a million freaking YouTube channels dedicated to nothing but freaking Minecraft related songs.
Dude, I would beat. I mean, what? I would. I'm not
I would
coming back
joke-
from that
Literally,
one.
like, one of
I
my
would.
favorite, one of my favorite ones, freaking Diggy Diggy Hole. Literally just started off with something that was just freaking off the cuff and literally just turned into something that blew up.
Dude, the parody themed of 20, I think it was 2013, but a lot of things happened in 2013, but the parody theme of YouTube for those 2 years was probably the best thing to happen because it was just constant funny shit all the time. It was just like, I'm watching you in my yard making my nipples rock hard. I was like, fucking yes, let's go. Someone gets my music.
I just remember the time like people were literally going to Call of Duty and making songs out of just freaking going to the freaking lyrics of while shooting freaking the guns and freaking the game. I'm like, how much time and editing does you people have to freaking put into this shit?
Answer: a lot. Like, so I want to know
Gun
the
remix.
honest truth. How much time, Charles, did you put into your ad?
Not much.
So about 5 minutes.
I'm like, I just recorded my freaking the opening bit when I freaking talk about it. Then I freaking took a clip from one of my videos. I had to download, freaking then edit it into that. Then I freaking recorded the second part. Freaking after I recorded the first part, freaking I just because I had to separate them so they'd be two different parts, so I could put in the bit from my own video in between them. And then I freaking took a little bit to freaking put that together and make sure the audio was fine because the freaking photo legacy thing is a freaking pile of shit. Freaking sometimes I have to freaking close it out like multiple times so that the freaking audio doesn't glitch out and freaking is muted. And trust me, I've had that freaking happen before, and it's a pain in the ass. You know.
Okay, so I would say a fair 15 minutes easily, even with all that messing up. Once it was all there, filmed it, it got all done. 15, 20 minutes. Joseph, how long did it take you to do your ad from start to finish? Like the idea, the writing, the filming, the acting, the editing. How long do you think it took you?
Altogether, I'd say 45 minutes.
Like I didn't put much effort into it, but I still did pretty good in my opinion.
We all did great. I just thought I thought this story was going to go a different path. I've set this part of failure. I was going to mention like how the person who's been working in movie production and stuff like that, you can see the dedication and the time he took to do all. No, I actually yes, we can still do that because he was so professional with it and he did it so fucking quick. He definitely didn't spend a total of 3 hours on it. You know who did spend 3 hours on a fucking thing? I took me 30 minutes to write the script. It took me 30 minutes to record. Took me an hour to edit. And most importantly, it took me an hour to find all the fucking background stuff. And it took me an extra 10 minutes to learn how to green screen. Because I didn't know. I was like, fuck it. I wanted to look bad, but it actually ended up looking pretty decent to where I thought it would be funny if I just told you guys this was actually a green screen behind me, and that's why I'm not wearing any green. And then to see how...
When I freaking said, it just popped in my mind. I just freaking filmed in my freaking bathroom.
Naked?
I
Wish.
Go ahead, Joseph.
I never stop writing. I am born with a writer's brain. My brain has been in writing mode since like frame 1, and it doesn't ever stop. So
Fair.
I am constantly writing things in my head. Oftentimes when I go watch a movie, I just zone out and I start writing my own story. Unless I'm like really inspired by what I'm watching, I just will end up just like thinking about my own work. So when it came time to like writing it, it's so embedded in my unconscious that I just live my life, and then I get an email inside of my own brain like, oh, here's your premise. Like, oh, yeah, that actually checks out.
That, and see, that's
It's all
fair.
about the muscle memory. You have to start by doing things consciously, and then over time you build up the muscle memory for it, and then it just kind of works in the background.
I kind of do the same thing. I pretty much have ideas for what I want to do with the characters in my wrestling show. Pretty much have freaking written down and thought of in advance, and that's why freaking I'm taking my sweet ass time freaking recording my freaking November pay-per-view, because between with 360 being a piece of shit, constantly freezing all the time, I only got like enough videos freaking this thing to lead us up into all the way till the end of the month. I freaking got plenty of time to freaking record that freaking sumbitch because freaking it's gonna take a bit. top of the fact that it's freaking gonna have one of the biggest freaking cards I've ever had on this freaking thing. And I also have a freaking 40-minute freaking Royal Rumble match after editing that sumbitch.
For one, I love how you're calling the Xbox 360 a piece of shit. Dude, it is old, bro. It is old. That thing has seen more pussy than you ever seen in your life. When I say pussy, I mean cat. Because I guarantee there's about 8 pounds of cat hair in that goddamn Xbox. On top of all that, the fact that thing is running right now is shocking that it didn't get the fucking 3 rings of pow-pow. So, already, bravo, you're like, that piece of shit's freezing, fucking burning out all this shit. It's taking this long to record. Yours still works. Yours turn on and goes whoa, whoa. Mine just goes and then
Charles is getting an email from IGN right now saying, "No, Charles, we got a backlog. 360 games you can do 2 reviews. Did you listen to
I take that IGN job. Don't freaking expect me to freaking do what they freaking tell me to do. Freaking if I'm reviewing something, I'm reviewing it the freaking way I feel like it.
That's what I need. Charles review channel. CJ's reviews. it's just Charles reviewing things within a 30-second span.
That's what my rant freaking podcast used to be about. But freaking then I thought about bringing it back at one point, but I was just busy with work at the time, so there was things I wanted to rant about. I just didn't have the time.
But I feel like now with like shorts and TikToks, dude, those quick little rants, so easy to do now. Like you going, this Prime is dog shit. Done. After it went across my room.
Because I freaking tossed a Mountain Dew bottle into a trash can once.
Exactly. Like I'm trying to give you like quick, easy ideas that could take like very, very well off to where you can grow even faster, because obviously I want to see my friends and family succeed, but we are getting close to the wrap-up point, so I want to loop it all back into the ideas for next not next week, technicality, sure, why not, next week episode of what's our video project. We could do a review of something in our house. But I'm open to other suggestions because I just feel like I'm the one creating the ideas, and you guys are like, I guess I'll fucking do what you want to do, I guess. So
yeah, that about sums it up.
To you specifically, you're like, yeah, fuck it, cool, I guess I'll do more work. I don't care.
Well, I wonder what critical mass looks like.
I would like to also point out here, I'm not forcing anyone to do it. Like, if someone didn't want to do the ad thing, it is fine.
We're not forcing you to get vaccinated. We're just gonna shame you publicly for not doing it.
I will gladly say I was never vaccinated, but also never had COVID. Never
unvaccinated, had COVID.
I was gonna vaccinate, and I think I had it at the beginning, and I still think it survived that sumbitch.
I know I'm still gonna get it one day, and there was a time I thought I did have it. Like it was actually recently. I got sick more recently, and I was like, "Bro, I might actually have COVID." Took a COVID test.
Did you lose your sense of taste?
No.
Okay.
Had sense of taste.
If you lose your sense of taste, you'll know for sure it's COVID.
Oh man, cum would never taste the same. I'm sorry. But. No, I had a bad sinus infection, and that's why I was like, oh my god, I have COVID. Like, I can't smell anything, and my nose hurts, and everything else. And I was like, damn, bro, this is gonna be the worst thing ever. And I took my test, and I went, oh, okay. And then, of course, my sister goes, or no, yeah, I think it was my sister. It was someone in my family goes, well, you know, those aren't always accurate. So let me just put this out here. If you get a COVID test, get it, test negative, it could be wrong. So let's say you get another one, it tests positive. Is that one wrong, or is the first one wrong? So then you have to go get another COVID test, test it, and then no, which one it says, you're still gonna be going, well, it still has a high chance of being wrong, either which one it goes. It could say, yes, it is positive, at least then you go, okay, 2 of them saying positive, but the first one's a negative, so let me get one more. It's like, and if that one says not, if it says negative, now you're really like, what the fuck? So I just go back to like, I'm getting one test. It's almost like, well, you don't know 100%. Bitch, shut the fuck up and make me a sandwich. I do not
Amazing
care.
how much this sounds like the exact same thing people go through with pregnancy tests, down to the last detail. I'm good at the sniffles. I lost my sense of smell, and I'm not pregnant. It doesn't make any sense.
There ain't no baby inside
I
me.
know.
Oh, shut up.
So we're gonna do reviews. We're limited to 1 minute. I think 1 minute is plenty.
It just needs to
I'm
be
probably
long enough so
gonna
we can post on TikTok.
review COVID. I think I'm just gonna review my COVID experience.
Please do. Just do something. I promise I won't use the green screen again for my next review. Yeah, I will not use my green screen for the next review. But yeah, okay. Next video project, we're all going to review something. We're all going to make at least no longer than a minute video, and we are going to review something. Because I swear to God, if we have to watch a 30-minute review on this goddamn podcast, I'm going to unalive myself on this podcast.
I was thinking as a meta joke to review an episode of the podcast.
Guys, today we are reviewing the Skull Hunter podcast. Let's start it out. It's the first one, no audio. Yeah, these guys are dumbasses who forgot to hit the record on the audio because they did it separately for some reason.
Yeah, I forgot I never opened this damn thing, I think.
Then you can review it. You already watched it, so you don't have to open it. But you can review it, open it, do all the fucking thing. I don't know what I will review. I will probably end up just finding something random in my house and just do it. I will probably just do it. Or I'll go out to a restaurant. Oh, I could go to a restaurant, order something crazy, and then review it. And then make a viral video out of it, and then immediately going, guys, I'm not a food critic. I'm not a food critic. Stop telling me that. Stop telling me my mom eats oysters. I don't want to know this.
You remember when so in that video where you see the teardrop run down my face? That's because I was cutting onions because I was making curry. Now, my curry, fucking bomb. It is good shit. I was impressed with how good it turned out, and so I started thinking like I started becoming a little bit more interested in what was that, Charles?
He now has to go to Canada.
No, I mean, it might be just as easy to come there and cook it. Point being is that after I started watching Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, some Kitchen Nightmares, but mostly Hell's Kitchen, just because I'm more interested now in learning about the behind the scenes of chefs and stuff like that. So for the past week, I've just had all these premises, just like Gordon Ramsay reviewing things that are completely beyond his depth. Like he goes to like an old folks home and he starts trashing all their food. That's fucking dreadful. This fucking porridge is disgusting. What do you have? Alzheimer's? You have fucking diabetes? What do you fuck? Oh, yeah, I got a fucking oven. Oh, yeah, I'm having a fucking heart attack on the floor. Oh, fucking excuses. Just like ripping into people who have no business being in the same place as him.
And if you're coming here from watching all of Joseph's podcasts, just take that one section, send it to the closest retirement home you have, and so they know. Don't let him in. You'll leave out the Gordon Ramsay part and go, oh, you fucking, oh, so bland. You have Alzheimer's.
Stop quiet. Where's the lamb?
Oh, the whole lambs. Okay, I get it. I've never seen Hell's Kitchen. I want to now. I haven't seen it, but I feel like if I start doing it, bad enough. Me and Brittany, every time we go to a restaurant, we will rate food, or like even when we get it here, we're like, honestly, it's like a 7 out of 10, and then like we'll be in a restaurant being like, this is kind of like a 6, but I feel like if they would have just cooked it longer, it would have, been cooked. So it's like an 8. So we do that now all the time, and it's not because we watch cooking shows and we're like, where the fucking bet? It's like personal taste, like trying to find fish and chips, good fish and chips, so fucking hard to find. They either forget to season it, it's overcooked, it doesn't taste right, it tastes like a fucking fish of the sea.
And it's dreadful.
Yeah, tastes like Alzheimer's.
What haddock is the freaking place that freaking my parents and I like go to here in Mooresville.
Wait, what about eating at your parents'?
So there's a freaking fish place here in Mooresville that has pretty good haddock.
Oh, what's haddock?
I don't know. It's something my parents like.
You know what? Charles need to be a food critic. You guys should go down to the fucking Cracker Barrel. They have some good hashma. What's hashma? I don't know. Derek said he liked it. Just kind of going off that.
I like freaking eating the freaking fried okra that the Golden Corral near my house has. Freaking that shit is freaking awesome.
I haven't been to a Golden Corral in a minute. I've been to a Chinese buffet here recently. We asked for a private room, and then they started bringing people in the private room. I don't understand that logic, but yeah, we asked for the private room because we're a big family. It's my mom's birthday. We're over there fucking throwing ones, yeah, we asked for the private room. They gave us a private room. All that cool, all good to go. And then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yeah, come over here, table over there." We're like, "He's not with us."
At least I think that's one thing that's nice about places like Golden Corral. If you say you need a certain part of the place, they usually have a spot specifically for freaking private get-togethers.
You know what? I'm going to a Golden Corral then.
We're in the fucking back.
Yeah, I'm going to the Golden Corral because this is the worst part is I am a person that makes an experience. So if you bring me to a place, expect us to either get kicked out, embarrassed, or never want to go back there again. Or we play Overwatch. And I see now I'm in a position where I have to watch our podcast again just because I need to make sure like we get the titles and stuff like that. And I'm going back over and going, maybe I should actually try, because in the podcast, last week's podcast, I bring up the whole Overwatch situation. For those who may not know, me and Joseph, we can't play Overwatch together because I despise
situation
it.
if it's been resolved.
That is true. We resolved it by
I ever get to live stream
You're not
Overwatch,
getting on
Joseph,
that.
you're more than free to join me.
Joseph won't play with me unless if I promise to behave myself. I didn't realize this is how I respond to it. He said, only if we play together, you have to behave yourself. And I said, no fucking way. I said, no fucking way. That's not going to happen. I take that back. I was like, you know what? I think if I do end up playing it, I would download it on the Xbox so I can get the achievements. Because then that gives me a goal, it gives me a reason, and it will make me want to play it to actually succeed and not hate the game. I was like, you know what? I could try that. So whenever it becomes Joseph's turn to pick a game, we might pick Overwatch. Or when it's my turn, I might play Fortnite. Who knows what's going to happen?
When the fuck are we ever going to play Halo again?
It's your turn to pick this week. So if you want to play Halo, we can play Halo. But that's it. That's the podcast. I don't have an outro. So, I mean, you guys make an outro. Go.
We already had one challenge for the week.
Thank you for joining the podcast. If you like this, go make a like and do all the other kind of shit. This is William Duncan. This is William Duncan signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Was that as high pitched? No.
I didn't think you had to modulate your voice. You had to.
I don't know if you guys can hear the